Tinubu in trouble as Microsoft Word exposed Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the people behind the judgment. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Depending on where you are watching from, welcome to BMS News. Guys, let me just laugh small. I continue to say it that there is no hiding place for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It is always good for one to be upright in whatever he or she is doing. See how God has exposed Bola Ahmed Tinubu, APC, and their gang up. Guys, Microsoft Word has exposed Bola Ahmed Tinubu and review the people behind the pet final judgment. You see, after pet judgment, Nigerians were asking so many questions. Some persons were asking if really these judges are the one that wrote this judgment. To an extent, they find it difficult to pronounce some words. Most Nigerians started asking questions. Is this judgment written by Samani and his group? What is the problem? Why can't they pronounce some words? Why are our judges taking much stress to pronounce the words they have written on their own? Record that word that says, every day is for the thief, but one day is for the owner of the house. This is exactly what played out at the final judgment day. Guys, I'll be dropping the details for you guys to watch. But before I do that, if this is your first time of watching our channel, please subscribe to this channel, share this video, like this video, and please don't fail to turn on your notification bell in order to be getting our updates. You know, after the tribunal judge led by Samani murdered our constitution, he thought that he would go scot-free without knowing that Nigerians are out to make sure that the judiciary are on check. When we were shouting, all eyes on the judiciary, all eyes on the judiciary, these men feel that they can use us to ride a bicycle. Guys, let me just show you some certain things. Here is the type of judgment Samani and his group gave. Because Kashim Shettima did not intentionally allow himself to be nominated twice, his double nomination cannot be used against him as a reason for disqualification. That is what Samani is telling us. Justice Samani is now telling Nigerians that ignorance of the law is now an excuse. You know, before they said that it's not an excuse, but Samani now is telling us that it is now an excuse. Another wonderful one coming from Samani. The $460,000 for future being a proceed of narcotics is to Tinubu's account and not his person. That it is Tinubu's account that committed the crime, not the person. Homo Samani 2023. These guys just murdered our constitution. Watch again, guys. Samani also made Nigerian politicians to understand this. Any serious candidate cannot and should never depend on INEC for electoral results. Guys, this one is coming from Bolaji. These men just murdered our constitution. These men just murdered our constitution. And they thought that they are going scot-free. No. Guys, when the pets released this their illegal judgment, Atiku of PDP and Peter Obi of Labour Party, they were dumbfounded. But they had no other option but rather to challenge, to appeal the case to the Supreme Court. But before they will do that, they need what we call CTC, Certified True Copies of the judgment which the appeal court gave. And it took appeal court so many days before they are able to release such document. Just the same thing that INEC did to them. Now guys, look at what happened when eventually they released that CTC document. Guys, wahala started. Just look at this. It took these men time to release these certified true copies of their judgment. But when they released it, it was bearing at the top Tinubu's presidential legal team. Tinubu's presidential legal team. This raised so many questions and so many dust at the internet. Guys, trust Nigerians now. Some persons came up and started defending their paymaster that it is a watermark. But to me, anyone who is saying that that is a watermark means that the person don't know. In fact, the person is a computer illiterate. That is just it. Because if you're a computer literate, you will know the difference between a watermark and a header. That is not a watermark. Rather, that is a header, which is found in the 798 or 789 pages of the document of this pet judgment. Guys, recall that there was a time I dropped a video here where that is being rumored that Mary Odele and Fashola are the ones who are writing the final judgment report to the pet. And some persons criticize it, some persons say that it's a fake news, and today the truth is gradually coming up. Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar is not telling Salami or Samani and his group to come and explain how the CTC given to them is bearing Tinubu's presidential legal team. Guys, this has vindicated most of us who were shouting on the social media then that Odele and Fashola wrote that final judgment for Samani and his group. Today, we thank God we are being vindicated. That is just the truth. Guys, I'll be showing you how Samani and his group was caught. Guys, Samani and his group played with the wrong generation. I don't know if they remember that we are still in the century of tech. And let me explain how Microsoft Word exposed Tinubu and his teams. The Judgement Word document has hidden formats enabled for header in on-screen mode, which makes Tinubu's presidential legal team (TPLT) header visible only when you print on paper or export as PDF. Now, for those of you who doesn't understand computer and who doesn't know how Microsoft Word operates, there's a way where you can hide a header. You can hide a header, but once you have hidden that header, now if you are printing your work out, that header is going to show. And you see, when God wants to expose someone, he will make the person blind. The person will not be able to see and will make the person deaf so that the person will not hear. This is exactly what happens to Bola Tinubu and his team. Now, they did this. After doing this, they forgot to remove it. And they printed it out just to tell you how God works. They printed it out and share it to Atiku Abubakar and the Peter Obi. Now, Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar are telling them to come and explain what this means. That they are seeing all over the 789 pages of the legal certified true copies they gave them. Now, Samani and his group can no longer defend themselves. But look at what they said. That it is because they gave it to Bola Ahmed Tinubu first. They gave the CTC to Bola Ahmed Tinubu first. And they now scanned it to give it to them. How possible is that? And Nigerians are not taking it lightly. Look at some person's reactions. Jim said, the only way electoral tribunal take do their job properly na when dem do all deliberation and judgement before swearing in, especially at the presidential level. And Vatani said, this shocking revelation is expected to set fire on the nation and result in the people's violent confrontation with the judiciary, leading to a revolution that would redress all political and judicial abuses and injustice on the people. Nigeria will never accept that judgment. And we also have this brilliant one coming from George. Imagine the mess we found ourselves in this country, Nigeria. Pet judges are corrupt. Guys, let's hear your view on the comment section. If this is your first time of watching our channel, please don't fail to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and please turn on your notification bell in order to be getting more updates from us. We'll see you again in our subsequent bulletin, guys.